Well, welcome everybody. My name is Ryan Hupper, and I am honored to be the principal here at City High Middle. And we are excited that you're all here to celebrate with us for a ceremony that's really twofold. So, as many of you probably heard with yesterday's announcement, yesterday, it was officially announced that we have become a National Blue Ribbon School Award winner. And, yep. And additionally, we have this amazing space that we're celebrating in today that's been recently renovated and updated thanks to the bond that the citizens of Grand Rapids passed. And so the renovation has come to a close, and we are thrilled to be officially finalizing that project. And so we're going to cut a ribbon, and of course, it's going to be a blue ribbon. So thanks for being here. I'd like to start by thanking all of our elected representatives who are in the building today. We have a couple of our board members here, Dr. Tony Baker and Ms. Catherine Downs-Lewis, as well as one of our State Board of Education members, Lupe Ramos-Montani. So thank you so much for coming. And of course, thanks to the students, thanks to our staff, thanks to the families, our PTSA, our facilities team, everybody who's made this all possible. Thank you so much for the help and the support to get us to this place. So first of all, the Blue Ribbon Award. What does that mean? Why are we so excited about it? And what is the significance of that? And I'll say that as an urban, diverse public school, to be achieving the award that really is the nation's highest award for schools, that means the world to us. A lot of hard work has gone in with kids every day, with staff every day, with our families every day, supporting all students to get to a place of the highest honor. And that is something that we are thrilled to be formally recognized as an exemplary school in our nation. The most awesome recognition, I think, that is associated with it is that we are closing the gap between all students to get to their very highest goals for career and college readiness, and that, to me, is the best part about being a Blue Ribbon school. Huge thanks to our teachers and staff who make this happen every day, our families, the entire Grand Rapids Public Schools community for supporting City. Thanks to our community partners like the Wege Foundation and other folks who have helped us along the way to get to this great place. And the bond recognition. Well, this has been a long process, and I see students smiling and nodding. We went through a couple of years of moving around, shuffling around to get spaces ready and classrooms and temporary spaces, and it really is amazing the amount of benefit that we were able to receive from the project. We have new air conditioning, which was just an amazing thing. It's kept us nice and comfortable. New technology, new furniture, as you can see, carpet, paint, lockers, science labs, a secure entry, and really overall an environment that shows kids that they're valued. And that's, I think, the most important part about the bond. And so thank you to the citizens of Grand Rapids for passing that and supporting your Grand Rapids Public Schools students. We hope that we make you proud. And we couldn't have done that without all of the heavy lifting that's gone on here. Huge thanks to some of the staff that took a lead on that, like Christy Modulewski, one of our administrators here, Alicia Albin for being in every meeting and paying attention to every little detail along the way and making sure that nothing was missed that would benefit our students. I'd like to thank the facilities and operations team for being patient with all of our requests for the very best for our kids, and they made it happen for you guys and for all of us, so thank you to them. And I guess lastly, I'd like to say just thank you so much for the flexibility and patience of our students, because it was a long couple of years to make this happen, and I think everybody in here knows it was well worth it. So I would just like again to say thank you so much for coming to celebrate this award. It means the world to us. Celebrating this project completion also means the world to us. I think we have a top-notch facility and obviously, according to the Secretary of Education, a top-notch school. So thank you guys so much. At this time, I would like to welcome up our Superintendent of Grand Rapids Public Schools, Dr. Ron Gorman.
So thank you, Mr. Huppert. I really appreciate your leadership. Mr. Huppert has been in the district a long time. Mr. Huppert was a student at City High, a student in the Grand Rapids Public Schools, and I can't think of a better leader to lead this school. So thank you, Mr. Huppert. Thank you to your team. Thank you to the teachers, the support staff, and all of the families who support us every single day. Thank you for your leadership. Good afternoon. My name is Ron Gorman. I am the interim superintendent here in the Grand Rapids Public Schools. I have had the great honor for the last 7 years of following a fantastic leader in Teresa Weatherall-Neal. I now have this position for 9 months, and I am going to try to do my very best in 9 months to continue the great work that Teresa Weatherall-Neal and all the staff and great principals and families have done. It is truly an honor to be here today. I have thought for quite some time that we've had many blue ribbon schools in the Grand Rapids Public Schools, and I was very surprised to hear that this is the first blue ribbon school in the Grand Rapids Public Schools, and it's well deserved. And I believe one of the reasons that this is a blue ribbon school is because of the rigorous curriculum that it has. This is the region's first school to offer the coveted International Baccalaureate Middle Years and Diploma program. This is a top-performing school in West Michigan. It is the 4th highest-performing school in the state of Michigan. Please give yourselves a round of applause. So to be number 4, I believe there are 800, Lupe Ramos Montanilla, I believe there are 800 school districts in the state of Michigan. And to be number 4 is quite an honor. But it is also an honor to be in the top 50 performing high schools, not in the state, but in the nation. So if you're going to City High, you know that you're going to one of the best high schools in the nation, actually in the top 50. Please give yourself a round of applause. So in addition to outperforming many of the schools in the state, many of the schools in the nation, you are now a blue ribbon school. I would like to congratulate our parents, our students, our teachers, our school administrators, our volunteers, our partners, and particularly the Wegge Foundation for supporting us throughout the years. I have the great pleasure of following the city Facebook group, right? And it is amazing the care that the parents have for students to ensure that everything is going smoothly at the school. And hats off to the administration. I know Charlie handles many of the responses to our families, and I really appreciate that. And I believe that's going above and beyond, so thank you for that. Team, you earned this. You put City High Middle on the national stage. You've done this with hard work, perseverance, grit, and dedication. But that's only one celebration today. The other celebration today is you now have a building that has many of the beautiful things that you deserve. I was very fortunate to be the principal in this building from 2008 to 2012 when it was Creston High School. And the carpet wasn't acceptable. The paint wasn't acceptable. The classroom flooring wasn't acceptable. The technology was not acceptable. With the help of the bond, the help of the $175 million from the taxpayers of Grand Rapids, not only were we able to beautify this building and give you a building that you deserve, but we are also able to beautify Union High School, right? Innovation Central High School, Ottawa Hills High School, right? Did I miss any, Mr. Lewis? I think I missed one. Southwest Community Campus, a new $20 million high school project on the southwest side of town. I would like to thank Mr. Ken Klomparents for leading those efforts. I know it was a collaborative approach here at City. Ryan thinks he probably gave a little bit of pushback, but I don't think you gave too much, right? It was such a collaborative environment. You worked very well with Ken and his team, and so did our families, and for that I recognize both of your hard work. Team, please join me in giving City High, our facilities team, our taxpayers, a nice round of applause for their generous support. There is something very special happening at City High Middle and the Grand Rapids Public Schools, and we are going to continue that work. Thank you.
My name is Tony Baker, and I'm a proud member of the Grand Rapids Board of Education. I'm filling in today for President Christian Grant, who's out of town and sends her regrets. I'm also a proud parent of a City graduate. She was prepared very well here at City and is doing quite well in her junior year of college in Chicago at DePaul University. On behalf of all of my colleagues on the Grand Rapids Board of Education, I want to congratulate you on achieving this highest honor of being named a National Blue Ribbon School. We are proud of the success that City has had educating students from all walks of life from across the city. City truly exemplifies what we know and expect of our students at Grand Rapids Public Schools. I want to especially thank the teachers at this school for their dedication to the students. I also want to thank the students for contributing their own imagination to creating a creative learning environment. So if anybody has walked the halls of this place after school, as I did for years, the learning that's happening in the hallways, in this room, is a lot of fun and pretty amazing, and I think is also, it's an indication of who our students are, but it's also an indication of the staff that provides that kind of space for students to grow. I hope that the taxpayers and voters of Grand Rapids take pride in knowing that thanks to their investment, GRPS is an urban school district that is getting state and national attention. We are all working to see that all of our schools can receive the same designation. Thank you so much for your investment, Grand Rapids. And with that, I'd like to bring up Ken Klomp-Parents, Executive Director of Facilities.
Thank you. My name is Ken Klomp-Parents, Executive Director of Facilities. I'm here to talk about the bond and the renovation project that we did here at City. Let me get a couple of acknowledgments out of the way before I forget. And we want to thank our architect engineers, Tower Pinkster, and I'm not sure, I haven't been able to see anybody here yet, but Matt Slagle, Zach Verhulst, and Ryan Idema. Our construction manager, Chrisman, Dan Lamore, I know Jamie Urbis is here, and Bob Winquist. And they were the ones that did the hard and dirty work, and we really appreciate their work. When we started this job, we wanted to focus on the academic building. If you go back to what was the original Creston building, it was built in the 20s, the previous 20s, not the next 20s. So we're pushing 100 years old. It really hadn't been touched much. So we did form an advisory committee, and I need to acknowledge two people that were on that advisory committee that had the biggest input of anybody, and that was two City students, Gabby Raybon and Ellie Lancaster. And Ellie made it back, and thank you. What they came up with were 4 points that they wanted to see in the building. They wanted the building to be comfortable. They wanted the building to be safe. They wanted the classrooms and labs updated to be compatible with the IB program, and they wanted good restrooms. And if I was making a list, I couldn't have done a better job. So when I tell you what we put in the building, it goes back to that list. And before I forget, for Ellie and Gabby, please do not ever copyright that list, because I use it to start every single project. So what we did for comfort, we replaced the old heating system with a new hot water heating system, and we added air conditioning to all the classrooms and office spaces. We wanted to make sure that we had comfort so everybody could concentrate fully while they're in class. For safety, we changed the entry around. We flip-flopped the teacher's lounge and the security office so that we can control who has access to the building. You're only here if you're supposed to be here. And that was a major change. Plus, we've added cameras and card readers around the building. Classrooms, we mentioned new heat and air conditioning. We also did LED lighting, acoustical ceilings, window treatments, and if you ever hang around administrators, window treatments are absolutely the hardest thing to find financing for. There are so many financing methods that say you can't put blinds or shades in, so we put them in because we had a chance. We did flooring. If you go around the building, you'll find some places have new carpet, some places have refurbished hardwood floors that are original to the building. We painted, and we made sure we put teacher technology in every single classroom. We did the science labs the same way. We added lockers, and we were able to add new furniture throughout the building. The restrooms, the original restrooms were gutted and refurbished, And then we also added ADA-compliant, single-user privacy restrooms to each floor. In my opinion, we really got a lot of value out of the money we put into this, and we thank everybody, thank the students especially for putting up with the mess for 2 years. It took a lot. You were here, got to see the end. Some of the other ones didn't get to see the end product. But once again, I really want to thank Gabby and Ellie. Their vision was spot on, and I can't thank you enough. Yeah. Now I want to introduce Nina Liu, who will speak on behalf of the students.
That's good. Hi, everyone. My name is Nina Liu. I'm a leader here at City's current senior class, and I have been a student here for 6 years now. This has given me the opportunity to witness the transformations and accomplishments of the school in both community and innovation. The renovations in the last year have had impacts that both benefit students and teachers and our community. A bright, high-functioning environment is crucial for the cultivation of knowledge without distraction or hindrance. Thus, on behalf of all students here at City, I would like to thank the citizens again of Grand Rapids for making such a monumental transformation possible. Additionally, I would like to highlight the environment here at City. Day to day, I have the opportunity to cultivate meaningful discussions with a diverse set of peers who share academic excellence, but also varying life experiences in socioeconomic and cultural ways. Therefore, I could see no other community more deserving of a blue ribbon, and I couldn't be more thankful of the honor on behalf of my peers. Thank you.
Okay, so at this time, I think it's time to cut a ribbon. And not just any ribbon, but a blue ribbon. So if we could have those folks who are speakers and some of the identified folks to help with the ribbon cutting, we're going to go ahead and make it happen. An honor like this, what's most, I think, fitting about it is that it is a really an achievement that lasts. So now that we are officially a National Blue Ribbon School, we will always be a National Blue Ribbon School. And so this is really a lifetime achievement for our school. And so it wouldn't be proper to not mark that. And so that has to happen with everybody. So in the next coming weeks, we're going to plan a celebration for all the students, all the staff, and really to mark this in a proper way and celebrate. So stay tuned for more plans on that, but we're going to have a party and really celebrate and recognize everybody's hard work. So again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. We appreciate your support so much to make City the great place it is. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.